Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and you are going to love this video today because I am going to go in full details of my skin repair remedy from head to toe. But before I start, hit the subscribe button. Before I get into all these fabulous products, I need y'all to purchase my product, which is the Kuroil hair growth formula. It is for both relaxed and natural hair for women, men, and children. So I'm gonna leave the link below and make sure you make your purchase. Let's start with our face. Like, I really don't know how I used to sleep in makeup. I really don't know how I used to wear makeup every day, but the older I get, it has really become a burden. But one thing I cannot do is fall asleep in makeup, and the most important thing is to remove your makeup with makeup wipes. This is honestly one of the best wipes I've used. It really does remove most of the makeup. You still have to go in and remove it, but the first thing you want to do is remove all your makeup. I've been using this soap called Fair and White. One of my high school friends put me onto it. I don't have the actual box, so I'll just insert a clip of how the box looks. It doesn't bleach you, but it does remove like blemishes and dark spots that acne cause. And honestly, I've been using this soap from sixth form till now, so that's like over 10 years. But recently I started to use the Tumeric soap as well. I use it on my face, and I actually shower with this soap. I don't want to jump to the body yet, but yes, I use this on my face, not as much as the Fair and White, but I use this on my face. And I got this from Lulu's Holistic Skincare, and if you know the benefits of turmeric, you'll know why I decided to try the Tumeric soap. Now, if you're in Jamaica, I swear to God, I keep forgetting to ask somebody to bring this up for me. This is the IRIE Rock Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Clarifying Acne Mask. Now this mask, right, it's kind of, I understand why they say witch hazel. I know what witch, but it really be working some serious magic, because I could have a bump today, squeeze it, put on this mask, like sometimes I even put it on just the bump alone, and then I'll wake up and that swollen effect is gone. It is so good, but the thing is, I think it's made in Jamaica, and that's why you can only get it in Jamaica. But this is a really good mask. I got it in Nicole's Beauty Supply, and I think it's also in York Pharmacy. But it's a really good mask to combat acne, especially the ones that are fresh and really hard to like burst. Another mask that you can get, which is available in Walmart, this is the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Facial Mask. I actually like this one. If you realize, I really do like it. It does make my face feel really smooth after. It smells good, and yeah, I like it, so I use it a lot. So you can get it in Walmart. That's where I got it. It's about $13. It's a little pricey, but yeah, you can get it. But let me tell you the secret to my get rid of dark spots remedy. Now, let me tell you how I discovered Ambi Fade Cream. It says it fades dark spots for even natural skin tone. Keyword, natural skin tone. So it doesn't bleaches you, it basically repairs your skin so that it gets rid of the dark spots and evens out your tone. So a couple of times, like, I felt inclined to want to try bleaching products to get rid of dark spots, but when you check it out, the bleaching products are just going to damage your skin, and it's kind of like stripping away your skin. So you don't want to bleach, you want something that repairs. Now, one time with my enough self, I don't know why, I decided to shave or put hair removal on my lower back or butt kinda, and it just broke out. Like, I was like allergic to it, or I had an irritation, and there were bumps all across my back. I was just so depressed, and those bumps were like red bumps, and it got dark, so I had like spots all over. It was just so horrific, because I'm like, if I sit down and my pants kind of slide down, people would wonder like, what kind of mange that I grew up on our bottom. Anyways, I tried Nadinola, that didn't work, but I decided to try the Ambi Fade Cream, and yes, it took a while, but it did work. So you see, when I got rid of those spots, trust me, you could not get me putting any Nair, any shaving on that area. You're just gonna have to love my hairy ass. I will put hair remover on everywhere else, but the ass gotta stay hairy because I'm not trying to have another breakout, okay? And I'm going to show you a before and after when I had a breakout in December till now, and I had a serious bump right here that I just could not get rid of. I just could not get rid of the bump, and it was just so stubborn, and it left a really bad mark. And this is the result of using the Ambi Fade Cream plus the Fair and White soap. Now, what I do realize, if you're using the Tumeric soap or the Fair and White soap and your skin tends to dry out, then you can use the Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Moisturizer. You can use that if you're feeling kind of dry in the skin. And what's also really good from Aveeno that helps to remove makeup as well is the Aveeno Clear Complexion cleansing pads. I don't have the tub right now, but I think I can find a picture and insert it. Now let's talk about body overall. The body overall, I literally just use the bio oil. The bio oil comes in this box, right? I always buy the large because my hand is very heavy. It's about $20 something. In Jamaica it might be $2,000 something, $3,000, but it's really really good because it says scars, stretch marks, uneven skin tone, aging and dehydrated skin, all of that. And it does work because I've seen it reduce the appearance of scars, definitely. Because I had a really stubborn scar on my shin, and it's really not as dark as when I first got it. So this bio oil I use on my legs, definitely, my ass, surely, and my bikini line. Yes, I use it on my bikini line and my inner thighs, because like, ladies, if you have an issue with dark inner thighs, if your thighs rub a lot, the bio oil will help to make that skin tone even. And especially for the discoloration in the bikini area, this helps to lighten it or even out that tone so the shading doesn't look dark. Because as black women, yes, our bikini area where the hair is really thick, it tends to give a dark shadow, and this does help to even out the skin tone in the bikini area. Now, since we're talking about bikini area, I realize that I've probably been talking fast because there are a lot of products to go through, but let me take time with this part because there are a lot of things y'all need to know, okay? So let me just arrange all the products for the bikini part because I am extremely paranoid when it comes to the bikini area, and getting razor bumps really frustrate me and I just can't deal with it. Now, if you're going to remove hair, right, there are several options, but I'm gonna tell you what works best for me. Now, for the actual bikini line, you can use the Veet Wax Strips. If you're not too scared of pain, you can just use this on the bikini line. Why? It will help the hairs not to grow back as fast. So use the Veet Wax Strips. It's very easy to use, and remove the hair from the bikini line. Do not use razors. If you use razors, the area is going to get dark, and not only is it going to get dark, you're going to get some serious razor bumps. Do not use razors. Speaking from experience. No, so the Veet Wax Strips, you can use these. You can use this to get rid of the hair on the bikini line. Now, on the actual vagina, the pum pum, I know some people are very scared of Nair because Nair is very strong and harsh and it can burn you, and you don't want any burns because trust me, I've gotten burns already and it is not nice. So if you want to get a smooth finish that's not irritated, use the Nair face cream, right? Actually, how I discovered this is because my Nair ran out and I only had the face cream, right? And I don't really use this on my face, but I don't even know why I bought it. I ran out of the Nair, so I decided to use it on my vaggie. So when I use it on my vaggie, I realized that, damn, it's on kind of long and it's not burning, or I'm not feeling any irritation or anything like that. And you might have to leave this on a little longer than the regular hair remover because the face cream is a little bit more mild and it's for the sensitive area, so you can leave it on a little longer so that it get rid of the thick hairs. So when I finally wipe it off, no irritation. It felt smooth. It smelled soft. It felt soft, right? And from ever since, I started using the Nair face cream to get rid of most of the hair on my vagina. Now, I know you're going to ask, like, how do you get inside the lips? Now, what you want to do is kind of spread your legs really far apart and ensure that you ain't gonna move after you apply it. So when you spread your legs really far apart, you try to get it on most of the hairs. You're still gonna have to go through and like get it right where the clitoris is, but when you remove most of the hair with the Nair face cream and you wash it off, you're gonna use the razor. This is the only time you use the razor, and go in between the lip and the clit. That's the only time you use the razor. Well, that's the only time I use the razor, to kind of clean up the hairs that I missed. So another one that I just discovered, like another hair remover that I just discovered, I don't put it on my vagina, but as I said, I use a face cream But this is a sensitive formula. Oh, I feel like I'm out of breath. Hold on. I still have a few more to go through. So this is a sensitive formula from Nair as well. It smells really good. Usually I cannot. You cannot put your nose like that against Nair because Nair stinks. But this one smells really good. It says with 100% natural coconut oil. This one, I was pleasantly surprised with the scent. So, you know, I'm gonna always use this one. And this is what I use to remove the hair on my legs. So, yeah, this is good. Now we're still on the bikini era because that is the most problematic part on the female body. Now, we remove the hair and all. And now we have to ensure that we don't get razor bumps. Now, the go-to product is Ten Skin. For whatever reason, I don't know if they're making some knockoffs, but when Ten Skin had the gold cap, I don't know, it was a little bit more effective. Right now, it feels kind of cheap. And the other day, I was just using it like crazy and it would not get rid of a stubborn ingrown hair that I had. And I was kind of disappointed. And then I decided to try a different one. I'm not sure if I really like this one as yet, but so far it has been working a little better than the Ten Skin. It's the B&C Skin Tight. I got this from my local beauty supply store. And this says extra strength and it's formulated with tea tree oil and willow bark extract. I don't know what the hell is willow bark extract, but I know what's tea tree oil. And it says care product for razor bumps and ingrown hair. So since I've used this, I did manage to get out the ingrown hair that was bothering me. And where's the little pin that I had? And then sometimes when you have a stubborn, like a really stubborn ingrown hair, hold on, let me try find, oh, here it is. It fell. Yeah, sometimes when you have a really stubborn ingrown hair, you gotta pick it out. Oops. You gotta pick it out, okay? Yes, that's how obsessed I am with getting rid of ingrown hairs. Sometimes you'll be using this and the bump is not going anywhere and you just really have to find the hair, pick it out, tweeze it, and then trust me, you'll get rid of the bump. Now, another product that I really love, you know, sometimes when your hair is growing back, it feels kind of itchy because the hair is growing back, it's irritated. Or if it's not feeling smooth because, you know, the hair growing back kind of make it feel bumpy. Is it a bump stopper? The bump stopper, I put it close to my heart. It's very small, but trust me, it is so effective. Yeah, it is so effective. So I just use a little of the cream and I rub it on, and trust me, sometimes the relief is immediate. And if you have a bump that's elevated, even the next morning you see a difference. So trust me, the bump stopper is amazing. And this is the box that it comes in, and I usually get it in double strength because I'm extra. Yeah, I usually get it in double strength, and trust me, it has been my favorite, one of my favorite products for the bikini line. So we're still on the bikini. Yes, I'm that obsessed. I like it when it looks clean and fresh. So we're still on the bikini, and I decided to try out these products from Lulu's Holistic Skincare. This is the Yoni Light Lightening Intimate Scrub, and this is the Yoni Light Intimate Lightening Serum. Now when I shower, As you can see, I've been using it a lot. When I shower, they say 2 to 3 times a week, but you know, I'm extra, so I do more. When I shower, I actually use the Yoni Lightning Intimate Scrub, and I'll rub it on my vaggie, and I'll rub it on my ass. And yeah, that's what I do. You rub it and it basically dissolves. It feels kind of rough at first, but then as you rub it in, it basically exfoliates the skin and it dissolves. So yeah, and then you just wash it off. So when you get out the shower now, you apply your Yoni Intimate Lightening Serum. You just squeeze a little and you put it in the area that is discolored. Now I have seen like improvements since I've been using these two. Why? Because even though I just warned you guys about not using razor, one time when I was rushing recently, I decided to use the razor and it kind of gave me razor bumps. So that's when I was like, no, I need something right now to get rid of the razor bumps. And not really the razor bumps, it kind of looked dark, so I just wanted to lighten the area, and this really helped. Since we're talking about Lulus, I don't think I mentioned the body conscious butter. The body conscious butter, I started to use that as well. When it comes to skin, I'm very consistent. I'm very consistent, as you can see. So if you're not consistent and you want results, God go with you, but you gotta be consistent. So the body butter I basically use on my legs as well, my ass and my breasts, because you know, as we get older, we don't want no stretch marks and all them shit. So I think it's supposed to help with stretch marks, so that's why I mainly use it on my breasts and my ass and my legs, especially the hip area, because the older you get, I do realize that you might be inclined to get stretch marks along your hips. Okay guys, now you see why I took a little minute to go through all of these things, but it is so crazy that I use all of these things now, and a couple years before I wasn't using anything at all. But if you have trouble with scars, like for instance you just got a recent scar, I would suggest that you use the bio oil and the Mederma. This is the gel in Mederma. It's pretty pricey, but using the combination of the Mederma and the bio oil will help with scars, old and new, but especially with fresh scars, it will definitely help. Now, last but not least, I'm just gonna touch a little bit on Hygiene, because it's so crazy to me that I really didn't know a lot about my body most of my 20s. Like, it's just since I'm approaching my 30th year I kind of understand certain things. Like for instance, the whole pH balance and stuff like that. Like, I really wasn't aware of all of that. Like, I think when I showered, I even used to use regular soap down there, whatever I showered with. Like, I was a mess, but now I know better and I'll do better. So first things first, I see a lot of people complain about getting BV or yeast infections and whatever, and as women we can get yeast infections basically by almost anything, whether it's our panties or our clothes too tight or what we eat. But most importantly, you can get yeast infections from your boyfriend. Yes, sperms. sperms can throw off your pH, especially if you're with your partner and you guys are going raw, not using condoms, and he does ejaculate inside you, you are putting yourself at risk of getting a yeast infection. So if you are getting infections continuously and you're not sure, you're treating it and you're not sure why that's happening, that's because maybe you're having unprotected sex. Yes, so what I do know helps, especially also if you have like irregular periods. This Women's Care Ultimate Flora Probiotic, it's a vitamin that you take every day, a probiotic supplement. It does help with regulating your period, and it does help with combating yeast infections. So if you're very intimate with your BF and you want to reduce the chances of getting a yeast infection, you can definitely use the Ultimate Flora Probiotic. I got it on Amazon, right? And yeah, it definitely did regularize my period. I don't know what the hell was going on. Well, I know what was going on because I had in an IUD for the longest while, and when I removed the IUD, well, my period started behaving irregular before I removed it, and then I realized that I had to remove it. So when I finally removed the IUD, my period still wasn't behaving right. So I decided to get these pills, and it decided to start coming on time, and it came the full 5 days, and the flow was moderate. So I was like, yes, I'm back on track. But the IUD really worked. It really worked for me because I had it in for years. So if you are not ready for a child right now, I suggest you choose that method, the IUD. It is possibly the safest method. I did it at Gynae Associates because pills, those mess with my hormones, and I just can't bother with pills. Injections mess with the hormones. I can't bother with injections. So I did the IUD. I did it for, I think you say you can have it up to 10 years. And yes, Nicole is 10. So that's why I decided to remove it. Whew. I feel like I need some water. Hold on. Mouth dry. Okay, last but not least, we're still on the feminine hygiene. Remember I told you guys that it's not right to be using regular soap down there because it might kill the good bacteria. Yeah, because you have good and you have bad bacteria, so it might kill the good bacteria. So I used the sweet cookie wash. It was okay, but what I want to use is the Nini Femme Health. I don't know if you guys follow that Rasta girl. She has really long dreads on Instagram. So that's the next feminine wash that I want to try. I am open to like trying new products and stuff like that because I love myself, I love my body, and if you do too, you will make the effort to take care of your body, because if you don't, no one else will. Now, if you're wondering when I administer all of these, most time it's in the night. So for example, in the bathroom, I will wash my face with the Fair and White soap. Then I will shower with the turmeric. Then I will use the Yoni scrub. And then when I get out the shower, because I'm so paranoid, so whether I just shaved or not, I will still use the 10 Skin or the B&C Skin Tight. B&C Skin Tight on my bikini area to prevent any appearance of razor bumps, right? I will also use the bump stopper. I mainly use this when I just shave though. And I'll definitely use this nightly, the bio oil, and sometimes I'll alternate with the butter and the bio oil, or sometimes I just use them both. And I'll definitely put on my Ambi Fade Cream on my face because we all have breakouts every now and then and we want our face to be clear. So yeah, I think that's my nightly routine, and occasionally I'll use the other stuff. So like sometimes I'll use a mask once a week, not even once a week, or whenever I feel like. I'll use the moisturizer in the morning when I wash my face. I'll use the Kuroil hair growth formula at least 4 times a week. And whenever I decide to shave, I use these plus the little razor for in between the lips. Okay, so guys, whew, I think I covered everything. So if you're still watching, let me just double check. So for face, we went through the Fair and White, the Tumeric Soap, the Ambi Fade Cream, the makeup wipes. For the body, the bio oil, the body butter, the bikini. We talk about the face cream for the Veggie or the Veet Wax Strips. We talk about 10 Skin, the Yoni Scrub, the Yoni Light, the bio oil, the bump stopper. Yeah, because you use the bio oil on your bikini line as well. And for scars, we talk about using the bio oil with the Mederma. And for the feminine hygiene, we talk about using a natural feminine wash, and to protect your pH, you use the Ultimate Flora Probiotic. Whew. I think that covers everything. So if there are any of these products that you use, please feel free to share a comment below if there are any products that you'd like to recommend to me as well. Please share your comment below, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.